Hey, come out. You guys won by one. Yeah, we won by one.
It might get
They
ugly,
won by
but you
18 by
never know what's
one.
going to
Yeah.
happen.
Game only up
Welcome to
one.
Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern
Let me
Eagles,
advance.
taking on a team from the playoff a year ago,
Advance.
the Duke Blue Devils.
Again.
For EA
That's what
Sports
it
College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse
is.
Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
But it comes off again. It's getting off, man.
And the Blue Devils will put total leather to crank us up.
What did you say on? Mm-hmm.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Georgia Southern's offense is on the field for the first time today. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver dude. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now he is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it.
Nice
job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Complete to the left.
Oh, it's a good thing he jumped up in contact because I was going to lay back there for the pick.
First down.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players...
Later, Drew.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Motion from the wide receiver.
Yeah, it's in the score.
It's complete. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this: we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap. You can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
He's there to make the stop.
Yeah.
Before he sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7. Dropping back, a tester. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second.
That dude was quick.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this.
Yeah.
I was talking to your dad.
What?
You come over sniffing around the floor, and then they come over to me, or kept walking, and I'm telling him Grandma didn't mention that he did. And he looks at me and he walks on by and he goes in the bed.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Looking left. Complete downfield. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Wants to go up top on first down. Time to take a shot. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to...
Turning it on. Got enough for the first down and wants more.
Got the shoulder and it didn't work.
He's brought down after a nice game.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground.
Later, buddy.
He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Huh?
The Blue Devils are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Hess. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside.
Touchdown, Duke! Fit it in the window for the score.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense.
Mama.
Little spread,
Yes,
taking
yeah.
advantage of the speed they had on the field and getting the big touch.
My second fastest receiver I got.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. How in
I fucked that one all up.
did he miss that? They took it 71 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Looking downfield, it's Hester. Got a man, it's Warren. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass.
The fuck, who left the guy wide open?
He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. And the Eagles will line it up up on 1st and 10. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football.
Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. That's where they'll mark it down, and the next snap will come from just inside the 30-yard line. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gonna let it fly. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they
Like it's
missed
itching
the
to hang, you should catch
chance
it.
on that one. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the handoff. Still on his feet at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The inside handoff. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill fast.
Grab near the marker. It's done. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Blue Devils have this offense rolling. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an
Got enough space. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
I don't even know what's about my quarterback's name.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. On the move. He's into the end zone for the 2.
Why not?
Extends the
Spread them
lead.
out and run it in.
Put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
Oh,
And
failed.
being down 14, you can kind of feel that way, but dude.
Damn it.
Pulls it in, and nobody's close. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn
I didn't
things
challenge
around.
shit.
After that beautiful completion deep for the
Did you
offense,
challenge it?
that should give them a
They
little
did it. I didn't
confidence and a
challenge
little
shit.
momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure.
I didn't take away a
Finally,
timeout,
this
so it must have been
offense
an
starting to show a
official
little
review.
juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Takes the handoff, it's Warren. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They've had a really productive 1st half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. Fires to the middle. Fired just a little.
Wanted to get it to him a little sooner. I got it to him a little late.
He missed that connection.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle.
What's up, Biggs?
A lot of that times that turns into an
Yeah.
interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Throwing right. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice game.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. He'll get rid of it. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
How many 1st downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some banana.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Duke. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Now you always want to get the
Felt like it's a tough game. I'm playing Georgia Southern.
get out to an early lead, and they have.
Oh, shit.
Nothing. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot
Oh,
to cheer
timeout.
about here at home.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering what didn't...
Breaks into the open. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Eagles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Back to throw, it's Hester. Makes the grab on the left. Turns it on in midfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
Maybe we should have just kicked it outside. Right?
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked
There's
very
nobody
accurate.
finding.
Moving forward, the pass
That was
pro
a straight
has
bad throw.
got to be better to help this guy out.
Grab near the marker. It's one.
God damn it.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Defense ain't as good this year as it has been in the past few years.
They just keep firing. Got it in the middle. It's Warren. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Sixth play of the drive coming up. The gift to the back.
He said get more
And
points.
this one will be stopped for no gain.
Get more points for on the board.
The offense will quickly
What you
use
said?
the timeout.
Yeah.
Not the first time out.
Well, you love to see
They ain't got no points on the board. What you mean, motherfucker?
Giving up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting damn close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch.
Nice.
You got to be able to make that play.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey guys, we've got a
Oh, yeah?
game that just wrapped up here in the SEC.
Like I told you, I finished that one game, like 18 under par or something like that.
This one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Bo Jackson is impressed with this one. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. That's caught. It's Hess. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Grab, go in the middle. It's Hess. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Blue Devils want to pick up the tempo. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why...
Oh, bad throw, Dale.
This defense, a much-needed play. And they make the play.
Now that I'm worried, it's 3-21.
Opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this
And I thought he was running a different route.
Throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Hester. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And just too much on that pass, too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete. And it's the third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, and maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And he'll have to boom one from 58 yards out and be mindful to guide it into the left hash. And it slips just inside that.
You got it.
Right. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Well, let's start there, right?
This team would have liked to have
You
scored a
got
touchdown
it.
off that pick. I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. The give. And the defense able to get him down, and that's
Maybe 3 more yards up before I have fun.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham.
First half, 72 yards, 7 rushes, 1 TD, 10.3 yards average.
That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Got enough for the first. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Gives it on the option. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
To the air on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He stopped at the 49.
See how they were pressing my receivers?
The Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
11 rushes, 107 yards.
Run, man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Oh, he's got some space.
Damn. Got caught up by my own dudes.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running
there you
the
go.
football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They'll go to the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Snags it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And he is
one of my guys.
not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Back to pass. And the pass is in.
Why would you tip that up, bro?
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And the route is on.
This guy's been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They've settled for field goals on each of their last 2 drives, and if they want to win this thing, they better find a way to get it into the end zone. Working that left side now. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking to throw, it's Hester. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Timeout called here by the defense.
Ah, fuck, that's wrong button.
This half. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stop cold.
You ain't running on me, dog. It ain't happening.
This offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. A low line drive and short kick. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. And the returner will be dragged down. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll go to the ground. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here.
All right, brother. I'll holler at you, man. Safe travels, brother.
Quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but
Love you,
it's
Dad.
college football. Comebacks happen. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Hand off from the gun. Runs for the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the ground, he's got it again. Makes it past the marker. Open space at the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Duke! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Missouri was able to finish off a close one in Columbia. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
Looking to throw a tester. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Gets open down the middle.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Takes a hit as he fires.
No way.
Right. Hits the crease. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, but the lead is still huge. It's 35-13. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Got room at the 35. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Ready to fire from the pistol. Quarterback may change this route. Off the play fake. Trying to beat the DD. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
This reminds me of the guy I used to play for in college down in Gainesville, the head ball coach. He used to like to do this. He would have big leads in the fourth quarter. He was still letting his QBs throw it deep down the field.
Rushes on him. Oh, better look out. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. What a disappointment. No good. Guys, they didn't get the field goal there, but still a 22-point lead to work with. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Back to throw, it's Hester. Safe completion on the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Eagles want to move quickly.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He wants a big play here late. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Puts it out of the air. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The give and tick, 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 tick. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. Leaves it with the running back. Can't get it in the ground. They finally rustle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? It's part of the fun, right? Touchdown, Blue Devils! And they take it in for 6 more points. That leads a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Back to pass, it's Hester. Complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, It's Valdez. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, Duke.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to go up top. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night.